Hey everybody, welcome into another Tarkov tips and tricks video. Today we are going to be talking about hidden stashes. Now all the maps throughout Tarkov actually have two different types of stashes. There is the Jaeger stashes, which are like planks of wood, kind of like hidden to match the ground, and then there are other stashes that kind of, to me, remind me of like a butterball container, like shoved into the ground. If you guys ever played a game called Geocache, if you don't know what it is, I look it up. It's really cool. It's like a modern day treasure hunt involving GPSs and such. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about that. So I put on Discord asking what everyone wanted for a video, and the other day I played with a lot of new players who, as they were playing with me, I would say, hey, let me go check out this stash real quick, or hey, have you guys known about this stash? And all of them said no. Most of them didn't even know what they were or what could be inside of them. So today we're going to take you on Interchange. It's going to be the first map, part of a little series we're going to do, and I'm going to show you each and every hidden stash that there is on Interchange. So without further ado, thank you guys for the video. Be sure to stay till the end or the middle. I'm going to have a hidden word somewhere on the screen down below in the comment section. If you comment the correct word, then you will be entered into a giveaway, probably for a Bitcoin. Once we get 500 subscribers, we're going to do a weapons case giveaway. So if you like the video, or if you just want a free weapons case, go ahead and subscribe. Once we get 500, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a thick items giveaway. So sounds exciting. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are. Tell your friends. Hopefully this video helps you, and then that way we can all just go about doing this together. Thanks guys, welcome to the video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into an offline raid. That way I'm not interrupted when I guys show you guys where everything's located at. So you have your scav and you have your PMC. We're going to go ahead and get onto our PMC. We're going to go to Interchange. Time necessarily doesn't matter. Enable offline mode. We want that checked. What that's going to do is it's going to pretty much remove everything from the game. It's just going to be us. We're going to go into an offline raid. If you want to do an offline raid with PvP, there's a little box right here that you can just go ahead and click, and that turns on PvP, and you can change the AI difficulty, enable bosses. So if you want to test out how some of the bosses are, you can go ahead and enable bosses, and the bosses will be there for you. Scav War, Tagged and Cursed is also there. So if you want to do, you know, test yourself, see how well you can do, there's a lot of cool things you can do here. Random weather conditions, random time are also there. So we're going to enable offline mode. We're going to go ahead and ready up and go into our game. All right, so now we're in our game. What we're going to do is we're going to head to our first hidden stash. So where I spawned is over by the south of Emercom. If you guys don't know where that is, I'll pop a map here. You guys can see, and kind of make our way around. So there are a lot of hidden stashes on the map. What we're going to do is we're going to start down one end and work our way around the whole entire map. So the first one I'm going to show you is right next to the Emercom exit, and we're just going to take our way down here. So hidden stashes, as I said before, there's two different types. There's some that kind of remind me of like a butterball container, and then there's other ones that are considered Jaeger stashes. It looks like planks of wood, and it kind of blends in with the ground pretty well. So first stash we're going to head to is over by here. So this is what's known as the Emercom exit. You go around this little circle right here, follow the road down, and this is also an extraction for Interchange. So if you didn't know, down here you just follow this road, you come out backside of Interchange, go down to the ramps. There are two ramps over there. Come follow the road, and then over there by the tents on the road is the Emercom exit. So if you actually happen to double click O, top right corner up there, it'll tell you what your extraction points are. Mine are railway, scav camp, hole and fence, safe room exfil, and the power station. We can go over what each of them are when we do a more in-depth interchange map. So Interchange map guide. So this is the first one. So as I said, it kind of reminds me of a butterball in the ground. So you go back, look at the road, follow the road. These are the only real rocks that are here. Go to the middle of the rocks, your little butterball container. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can find inside of it. There's a lot of items you can find inside of it. Ammo, you can find pistols. Right now I just got a D-Fuel, which on the market I believe is going for about 90k rubles. You got your Apollo cigarettes, which are good for a barter trade, and then you have ultra noisy ammo that in my opinion isn't good. So we're gonna go ahead and run to the next two. Now these two are pretty much right next to each other, and they are just right over here. So a lot of the interchange hidden stashes are kind of next to each other. You can get to them pretty quick. I know some people would just do the stash runs, find what they can, and then get out at the wherever they can. Like do half the map. You spawn at Evercom, go all the way to Railroad, and then pretty much just dip out. So the first one we're going to look for is about level with here. Should be, there's a campsite right here. So this is the one by the campsite. Little campsite right here. There used to be tents and stuff here that they got rid of. Now you just go behind these boxes and right here. Stuff in this one. So I'm gonna go up a little bit more, and there should be there it is. So this is the Jaeger in stash. It looks like a tree inside of it. So one thing I will say is offline raids tend to have better stuff in them. Like the proportion of it is just different than if you were doing just a regular raid. So some of this stuff isn't exactly what you'll get, but some of it is. I found a lot of D-Fuel, which goes for about 90k to Therapist. So you can always trade over there, and then there's also a nice little bag here. I want to make sure I'm not going too far, but it's actually, if you look at the road, it's kind of right over here. I know some of my long interchange friends are like, nope, you can't find it. It's on the other side. It's over by the other bush. The other bush, Lucy. The other bush. Another interesting thing too is you see me just kind of like quickly going through everything. So if I was to find it, a little white dot would show up on my screen and say, hey, there's something here you can interact with. And that pretty much goes for all items too. It could be like, hey, there's something here. Okay, now that I know that. So I that's how I quickly search a lot. That's how you see a lot of like YouTubers quickly search. And here it is. I actually found it. I was in the wrong spot. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find these freaking things, man. They take a minute. See what we got from this one. Nah. Do that for, we need that for a trade too. So what we'll do is we'll keep the things that are good. These two are good. And let's go to the next one. There should be, let's see, little cut, little turn. Should be a bag. Yep, here we go. There's the bag you can search, and there's a little thing you can search right there, which means the next one, next stash on here. Well, it's not too far away from There it is. Now, all this information I'm going to put in this video, we also have in the Discord for anyone interested in the Discord. There's a lot of veteran players to Tarkov. If you want to join, we're always willing to run through with people no matter what day it is, no matter what time. You can also catch me on Twitch. I stream every day other than Monday and Thursdays, and I'm always trying to help people out. I'm always trying to level people up, get people money, try to show them things that they're not used to seeing, not used to knowing, much like these hidden stash, much like this hidden stash video. Try to run through and get everything for everybody. Let's see if we can find this. Where am I at compared to? Found that one. Need to go a little bit closer to the road. Get a little bit closer to the road. We also need to make sure right around here then. Right around here there should be a butterball container. Next. Said I've been doing these stashes for a while and I still can't find them like instantly. Takes me a second to be like figure out where my ground is and what's going on. Lunchbox seems to be a very popular item inside stashes, so if you're running low on energy, you can always go to stashes and get some energy really quick. All right, so that was all the stashes along that south blue wall. We're gonna move up a little bit, so now we'll call that south. We'll call this west wall. So if you happen to be looking at the Interchange map, the front of the mall we'll call west, because yeah, if you're top, right, bottom, and left, we're just gonna call it north, east, southwest. So we got south wall, west wall. So on the west wall, they just recently changed this sign too. That looks pretty good. I like it. Over here, this hidden stash. It's by right here. Said right here, and like can't even find it. Got it? There it is. Like it's right here, and it wasn't there. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you've made it this far in the video, I know it's not the most exciting thing, but what we're gonna do is we're going to say the secret word, which is going to, we're actually gonna, the secret word is going to be Bitcoin. We're gonna call the secret word Bitcoin. So if you put Bitcoin down in the comments below, you'll be entered into a Bitcoin giveaway, obviously, and we'll pick it for next week. It'll be next week's giveaway. So far, only one person commented on my other video with the secret word. So, J-Dub, thank you so much for watching the video and typing in the secret word. You'll be sure to get your Bitcoin. I don't know if you play Tarkov, but we will definitely get you your Bitcoin for being the one and only person to actually say the secret word. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much for watching the video. So, like I said, here's another butterball. We'll look around a little bit. Front of the store. We call this west wall. That right there is like a scav checkpoint where all the scavs like to spawn. Right here, we got the truck right there. Gauges are pretty good stuff. Another fuel con. Fuel cons you find in a bunch of them, and like I said, they're about 90k. So for the most part, depending on what like ammo you're using, they more or less pay for your ammo and your run just by catching the one. Doesn't even need to be found in raid. You can just sell it to therapist, and that's pretty much it. As far as stashes go on the west wall right here, that's kind of it. Now, for Interchange, they have a little bump out section further up this wall. Once you go past this this road, a little bump out section where the next extraction is located, and that's called Railway. Those used to be the only 2 actual extractions in the game until they added more. So as you see, I got more now. So Power Station, we'll go by and I'll show you that one. Scav Camp is further down the road, and you actually, as a PMC, need to have like a scav buddy extract with you in order to take advantage of that one. Hole in the Fence is on the back side of the map, and Safe Room Exfil is inside. And as I said before, we're not going to go over too in depth what the extractions are. We will do a better video about Interchange and what all the extractions are at another time. Here's another Jaeger. Like I said, I just jumped over, followed it straight down. You got these little groups of trees right here, right before the water. See the water right there? It's a little puddle of water. Train tracks. Yeah, right here. See what we got inside of this. Strike cigarettes you need for a quest, and look, there was just 2 of them right there and there. All right, so there's that one. Next one is just a little further up, behind another campsite. We're gonna go run to that one. Run. Sorry, this video is kind of meh. We're just trying to show you guys all these hidden stashes. If you want, I might add some like music to the back of this, make it a little bit more listenable. All right, so here's the campsite. Should be right around here. I think this one's a butterball container again. So we're looking for a butterball container in the ground. Here's the little campsite. I love how I'm like trying to show you guys this stuff and can't even find it myself. They aren't called hidden stashes for a reason. I used to run these a lot back before First White because I didn't know any other way of like getting loot. I knew this was kind of safe to do. I would just go around and collect loot. There it is. Okay, so there's the campsite I was talking about. You pretty much just follow it straight back. It looked kind of hidden. See, look, if you go at this way, you won't see it. You'll just step right over it. And I stepped over it 3 or 4 times. So there we go. Let's see what we got in here. There we go. We got some palm juice. Nice little hot rod. I like that they changed the label for the hot rod. They used to have something that kind of reminded me of Red Bull, and luckily they weren't going to get sued for it. So there's that one. Next one is a little bit easier to find. It's one I normally always hit on my way out of Interchange, just because it's just there. One of the easiest ones to kind of just grab and go on about your day. That's right here. See how easy that one is? You can see it from every angle. It's not really hidden. How much of a hidden stash? See what we get. See what we get. 885A. That's a whole lot of nada right there for me. All right. So the next stash is another Jaeger stash, and this one is what's considered like a rare stash. It has a chance to spawn rare loot in it. I know I've gotten Bitcoin from this before. It's just a higher chance of spawning better, higher tier loot. Like Cylon, look at that. Cylon already. Cylon sells for a good little bit. And Aramad, so you need that for a quest. Cylon's a good pickup. And since we're offline, we're not going to keep any of this anyway, so we're just going to move on to the next. This is also one I like to hit on my way out of Interchange. Quick and easy. Quick to find. Walk up, search, go on about your day. See what we get from this one. UV lamp, US ammo, T, and paid. Not to be confused with raid. And guys, that is it for the hidden caches on the west wall in this little bump out. So you had the one all the way down there by the sign, and then you had the two. Wait, so you had 3, 4, 5 at this little bump out. Now we're going to do the ones that are north, up against the north wall and kind of sort of in front of Interchange itself. Interchange, I'm pretty much calling the building. So the building on Interchange, they have 4 stores in it. You have Idea, which is this blue side right there. See how it says idea? Then you have Ultra, which inside Ultra, you have Goshen, which is like the front where all the little stores are. And you have Hamel. Hamel reminds me more of like a massive grocery store. And then the other side, which is green, is called Ollie. And there's pretty much the 4. So when you're inside, you know, you can tell your friends I'm in Idea, which is blue. Hamel is more red. Goshen, it's where all of the stores are. And then green is Ollie. And that way you can kind of communicate and you know, okay, if you spawn as a scav, if you don't know anything else, you know, green, red, all the stores, kind of like a mini mall, sort of, and then blue. So that way you at least know some sort of call outs for your teammates when starting out. If you don't know anything else in Interchange, at least you'll know about what store you're at. All right, so the next, we just followed the wall. We just jumped over, and underneath this bridge, go over here. You got to crouch down to reach it. Right here. Nice little butterball container, plastic container in the ground again. SP12, some sugar, which is really good. You need that later to make some of the moonshine, which comes in really handy when you're doing get your scav box later on. So I have like a whole stash of sugar actually in my food chest that I have from Jaeger. All right, next one up against the building is right over here. It's kind of right beside the building against the grass right here. So if you see this blue fence in that building, you got the trash right here. Go behind it right here. Pretty quick. It's one you can also hit on your way out of Idea. If you're just running out, you're like, all right, booking it out of here, just run to Idea, run past it. Next one is in the go-kart area. So I don't really hit this one that often because I feel it's very visible to people who happen to be inside and, you know, anyone else running around. I really don't hit this one that often. I've hit it a few times, so it might take me a second to find it. I'm not sure. It's been a minute. Been a minute since I found it. I've had to use it for anything. So hopefully I find it quickly. There it is. You hear that sound? You hear it sounds different? You hear the grass? And look, listen. You hear that? We found it, and it's actually one of Jaeger's spots. That. Right here. See how hidden that is? Oh, so good. I love the hidden stashes. Wilson cigarettes you need for a quest, circuit boards you need for a quest. Yeah. There is that one. So the next one we're going to do is actually located at Power Station. It'll take us a second to get all the way over there. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about Interchange, as long as you guys are okay with that. This is kind of going to be a long video, and I'm sorry for that, but I hope it helps you guys. It's a nice little quick little run to get some weapons, get some items, and just sell. If you're scared of going inside Interchange, which I was when I first started playing Interchange, this is what I did, and it definitely helped me to get my first 10 million rubles. It's just kind of one of the things I did. I also have another video that's a weapon run for Interchange that deals with going inside on the bottom. There's some scavs that spawn down there, but for the most part, scavs are kind of easy to take out and to handle, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. One thing I will point out, though, is this bus can sometimes have a key, have the Goshen key on the driver's seat. So definitely, if you're just doing a little run. So see how I stated before that. There it is. It's a Slickers. See how that little white dot showed up on my screen? I knew something was there that I could pick up. You don't see that little light white dot right there. I knew there had to be something there to pick up, and it was a Slickers. On the back of this wall, here we go. I'll show you guys too. It's not necessarily a hidden stash, but it is away from everything, so I will point it out. There is a little weapons box back here in this little box. See this? It's not a hidden stash, not considered a hidden stash, but it kind of is a hidden stash to me. In my eyes, it's kind of like a hidden stash. There we go. That's what you can get from inside of that one. Woo. So Interchange was the very first map I learned when I started playing the game. I found loot runs to be very easy, very lucrative. They just recently redid the Interchange map, and it made a lot more places easier to get to. PMCs and scavs can, you know, cross underneath like they haven't been able to before. So my video is still very valid for the new update. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and watch that video. Learn some weapon runs in case your weapons it's just getting low. So watch that video and hopefully it helps you guys. That's kind of what I'm here for. I'm just here to help teach you guys, help mold you, help you learn, all that good stuff. All right, so the next one is behind the building. What we want to do is we want to go behind the building, look for this. Right now. There it is. So you see this truck? Go behind the building. Find the truck that's right here. Go behind the truck. These trees right here. This bush. Bam. Found it. Easy. Easy peasy. Thermometers sell pretty good. I think you need 2 of them for your hideout to level them up. That's pretty good to find. All right. Next one is this is considered power. For those of you new to Intercom, for those of you new to Interchange, this is what's the power station. Inside one of the new updates they did, they actually made it so that you can turn on and off the power to Interchange. When you turn on and off the power, there's actually a alarm that goes off, and yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it opens up some parts of the map that you don't have access to primarily. And then this is the other, that's the other extraction. So when you look at your extractions, double tap O, see where it says power station question mark, that's that. Kind of want to show you guys little things here and there as we're going through Interchange, but as I said before, we might have a longer video pretty much diving into Interchange and every little thing about it. It'll probably be an extremely long video, so hopefully you guys can hang out and appreciate it. So as soon as you guys follow down, go through power station, go through this blue cut right here, go directly to the left, and you will have another Jaeger stash right there against the wall. We got some green tea, bad ammo, splint, bolts, so we might be offline, but we still lose health and energy, so we'll go ahead and drink some of that green tea. I like green tea in real life. I don't know what type of drink you guys like to drink. Tell me down below what you guys like to drink. Is there a regional favorite that you guys have, or if there's something like, what do you like mixing your tea with? I know there's a lot of UK fans and stuff like that, so just let me know what you guys like to drink. But other than that, guys, that was all the stashes and Interchange. There's like 12 of them or so. Like I said, I know this video was a little long. We're gonna run down to the last extraction that I know about. That way you guys could have seen the main extractions. And then, like I said, we'll have a bigger, more in-depth video for Interchange later on. All right, so you followed that wall pretty much all the way down. And then over here, sometimes there's rare loot on here. So right now there's a screwdriver here. Sometimes there's defuel. Sometimes there's gas cans here that I found before. You can always pick them up. So this right here, at the extraction point, this is considered hole in the fence. Exfil number 4. So anyways, guys, I hope that video was helpful. I know it was long. I know some of it was kind of tedious with us running and so on and so forth. But I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps you guys learn. Thank you guys so much for watching. thank you for watching the video, guys. As I just got done saying, I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you guys. Peace out. See you in the next video.